Hey everyone, this is the beginner eyeshadow look we're going to be creating today. I'm starting out with the Urban Decay Primer Potion. I'm applying that all over my eyelid and blending it out with my finger. I'm going to let that dry down a little bit before I go in with eyeshadow. I'm using the Milani The Wind Down palette in this light mauve shade, and then this Moda brush. This is the detail brush, and I'm going to apply this color on the outer 1/3 of my eyelid. Just kind of focusing on packing on the color. Just kind of keeping it controlled within this one area, and then following the upward slope of my lower lash line like so to create a small triangle type shape on the outer portion of this, just to kind of follow the natural contour of the eye. I'm just kind of packing on the color, and then I'm going to slowly start blending out the edges using small sweeping and windshield wiper motions like so on the top edge of the eyeshadow, blending it upwards, bringing it about 50% of the distance between my crease and the bottom of my eyebrow, using a light hand as I move upwards to just softly buff out the edges, gradually fading it out, and then being sure to maintain that V shape in the outer corner right here. You can see it kind of follows that upward slope of my lower lash line, and then I'm applying a little bit more of the eyeshadow to my lower lash line. I'm bringing that about halfway on the lower lash line, and then this is what it should look like once you're done. I'm just being sure to blend out all my edges so I don't have any harsh lines. I want it to be very soft. Next, I'm going to go in with this ColourPop E29 brush. It's like a flat shader brush, and then I'm dipping into the shimmering color from the same palette. And then I'm applying that on the remaining portion of my eyelid. First, I'm just kind of packing on the color like so, using little gentle sweeping motions. I'm just slowly feathering it into that light mauve shade in the outer corner here, and then just using a light hand to feather it up into the crease as well. And then I'm slowly bringing it into the inner corner as well, so this is just going to cover the remaining portion of the lid. I'm using a light hand on the edges, and then just kind of using whatever is left on the brush. Here I'm just kind of feathering it downwards into the lower lash line area as well. Going back in with a little bit more color, and then using what's left on the brush to blend out the edges like so. I'm using like a feathering motion on the edges just to kind of fade it out. Blending it more into the mauve to have a seamless blend between the two shades. Next, I'm using this flat shader brush I got at the craft store. I'm dipping into this darker mauve shade, and I'm going to kind of tap this onto the outer half of my lash line, making the line about the thickness of the brush like so. I'm just kind of stamping it into place for now, and I'm keeping it thinner towards the center of my eye and thicker towards the outer corner. So here again, just stamping on the color. And then I'm going to use little side to side motions to start blending that upwards. And I'm using a lighter hand as I move upwards, being very careful not to blend it up too high, but here I am using a light hand blending that top edge to kind of smoke it out a little bit. I'm also kind of feathering that center portion into the lash line a little bit. Next, I'm going to apply a little bit to the outer portion of my lower lash line, and then kind of connect it with the dark mauve that we applied on the upper lash line, like so, using little feathering motions, kind of blending it downwards. And just making sure everything's blended out. Next, with this spotter brush from the craft store, it's a little paintbrush. I'm applying an inner corner wing with some brown liquid liner. I'm just following the natural contours of my eye, creating a point. You can of course skip this step as well if you'd like. Next, I'm going in and curling my lashes with the Velour Lash Curler, and I've noticed my lashes hold a better curl when I use a waterproof mascara. Here I'm using the Too Faced Better Than Sex waterproof mascara and applying a couple of coats to my upper lashes and one coat to my lower lashes. I'm pulling the brush to the roots of my lashes and wiggling it upwards and outwards to apply an even coat from root to tip on my lashes, and that completes the look. Thank you so much for watching. The contact lenses I'm wearing are Desio Pepper Gray. I have an affiliate code which is AshleyKayla50 for 10% off. Be sure to subscribe down below and hit the notification bell to be notified of the next time I post, and all details are written in the caption. I hope to see you in the next video. Bye!